Today, I'm going to walk you guys through my very first SaaS product that I designed using zero coding whatsoever on my end. It did all of the programming for me, all of the coding. If you've been interested in AI coding, then this video is for you. So first, let's go through the website. So this is the SaaS product that I built. It's called Streamliner.gg. And what it is a website that live streamers can come to before they're starting a stream up, and they can get ideas for content based on the content idea they choose. They are then given personalized titles for their stream, then personalized descriptions, etc., etc. And each step builds off the previous step and selection to make it more personalized as they go along. And so I'll actually walk you guys through the product and show you how it's done. It uses Google sign in to do it. I didn't want to have to create my own login system. Once we log in, we're automatically brought to the tool page. So we have kind of this demo of the product with a get started free. We actually have an unlimited plan as well, because the system does use credits for the generation overall. You can see free, you get 10 credits per month, which is basically 1 to 2 full generations, depending on whether you want images or not. Pro and Pro Plus give you 100 and 300 credits respectively. And then unlimited obviously gives you unlimited credits. That's basically the whole setup. And so we'll actually go to the tool though now and show you the actual whole process. So first thing it's going to ask is, tell us about your stream. We'll handle the content for you. What game or content are you streaming? We will say that we are doing an Elden Ring. Describe yourself or your stream's vibe. That I don't know, that's what's on my mind. What is the main goal for this stream? That's the last question. So it had just 3 questions for the user. We'll say turn into edited YouTube video afterwards. Then there's a thing right now, include a thumbnail. If you don't have a thumbnail being generated, it costs 5 credits. If you do, it costs 10. If you're on the free plan, it basically gives you like 1 full generation to try it out. So we have that. We hit generate ideas. Once we do that, it's going to start the process of actually talking to the AI service, which it's using ChatGPT's 4.1 model currently. And you can see after a couple seconds, we are given a choose a content idea page, step 1 of 6. So you can see here, ideas, titles, description, tags, commands, thumbnails. We come here, we are given 2 ideas for the stream based on what we input. So these aren't titles or anything like that. It's just coming up with like, hey, here's the idea of what we can do. So the first one, Elden Ring dad jokes only, can laughter beat the bosses? Combine your single dad humor with Elden Ring's notorious difficulty for a hilarious twist. Each time you die, you must tell a new dad joke, keeping the mood light and the chat engaged. How to implement viewer engagement. Chat can submit jokes, rates my delivery, votes on their favorites, interactive polls, and live jokes. On the other side, chat builds my Elden Ring character, the goofiest dad run. Let your community create the silliest, most unconventional character possible. They pick your stats, weapons, armor, and even in-game decisions live. So again, it's including all of that information, as you can see from the beginning, and it's creating an idea for you. So you can click on either one of these, use this idea or this idea, and then that's going to take us to the next step. Or you can generate more ideas. Maybe you don't like either of the 2 ideas that were generated. You can click this generate more ideas, and each regeneration costs 1 credit. So we'll hit that 1 time just to see. So you can see here, Elden Ring, every boss, every story, a Chodad's lore adventure. Elden Ring Chodad's randomizer. Wheel decides my faves. So we're going to say this one. We're going to do the lore adventure. We're going to hit use this idea. Once we do that, now what it's going to do, it's going to go back to the AI and it's going to say, hey, this is the idea that was chosen. So now for context, you have this information that the user inputted at the beginning, and now you have this content idea. So based off of all of that context, give us 4 ideas for a stream title. So you can see dad jokes versus Elden Ring, every dealt with punishment, laugh or die, Elden Ring with the ultimate dad joke challenge, single dad takes on Elden Ring, can jokes carry me to victory, chat's funniest dad jokes versus Elden Ring bosses, who will win? I'm gonna go with the second one, this one. So now based on all of that context, give us 2 stream descriptions. So again, we can choose these. I like this one because it says don't forget to hit the follow so you don't miss the YouTube edit later. Next, we're brought to tags. So we can select like dad jokes challenge, Elden Ring gameplay, and then we'll say that's good. I have 7 tags. I'm happy with that. Now we'll continue to commands. So in this one, you have exclamation mark dad joke, provides a sample dad joke and explains the stream's death to joke mechanic for new viewers. And so it just gives you some ideas for chat commands, but then you select which ones you want to keep or not keep. So we're just going to keep all 5 of those. Hit generate thumbnail. And so now what it's doing is it's creating a thumbnail for us, analyzing the stream context, creating visual prompt, generating thumbnail. Boom. There we have it. Soul's character, flaming sword, has a dad looking character laugh in there. Says laugh or die. API, download thumbnail, or you can generate another. Image generations cost 5 credits per generation because generating images costs a lot more money via the API, but we're going to say that one's fine. I like it. I actually do like it. So I'm just going to hit continue to summary, which is then going to give us a page with all of the information that we selected. And then we can click create new content to go back to the original page to be able to do another generation. So there you go. So that is what was built using these AI agents without me being able to code. It did all of the coding for me. I did not enter any code whatsoever. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt, but real quick before we jump back into the video, if you're a creator like me, then you've probably got a bunch of videos sitting on your phone or your hard drive that have never made it to the internet. Not because they're bad, but because editing takes time and life is already kind of crazy. And that's why I started Click Consultants. We help creators turn raw footage into polished, scroll-stopping content. We'll cut it, caption it, and thumbnail it, and get it ready to post. So if you got the content but not the time, down in the description below, there's a link to my website. Go ahead and hit that, and let's get your stuff out into the world. All right, back to the video. And this is Cursor. This is what I use to do my AI coding. So you see right in Cursor, you have a chat over here on the right, and I can literally just tell it what I want it to do, and it'll start building the project for me. I can also run Claude Code inside of here to then kind of go back and forth with either the agents inside Cursor or Claude Code, and both can edit your files and everything. It's really, really cool. So now though, to share a couple things I've learned in this experience that might make it easier on you if you are new to vibe coding or just getting started. First thing first, before you actually come in Cursor to create the project, open up a chat with an AI agent or an AI chatbot like ChatGPT, Grok, whatever your preferred one is, and come up with a plan for the project. This is the overview of what the project's going to be. And now you don't have to know this and you don't have to do this. You just need to prompt the AI to help you build this by asking you questions. The second thing I would say is inside Cursor, you can set rules. And so inside of Cursor, you can set a file called .cursor rules. And when you open it up, you can have this entire persona, the approach it uses, error fixing process, building process, GitHub push process. And you might be asking, where do I get this prompt? Well, lucky for you, I'm a cool guy and I'll try to remember to include it down in the description. Basically, the way these rules come about is just when you're using it and you run into issues and the AI is not doing something the way that it should, you give it a rule that says, hey, from now on, do this way. And that really helps over time. Tons and tons and tons of rules in here that just get added over time, even folder structures, all of that stuff, just to make it easier for things to stay nice and neat. Because you have to remember, AI, at least as of today, does have context windows. And even though they're getting long, the more you can give it when it forgets things like folder structures, it's always going to have a place to make sure that it's doing the folder structure the right way is really, really good. Also in Cursor, go to the preferences, file preferences, Cursor settings. And in here, they actually have a rules and memory section where you can allow the bot to generate memories, which lets it learn your preferences automatically. But then you can also add rules in here that allow it to remember like things that should be carried across all projects. So it's like, no matter what project we're doing, this is a rule. To me, the biggest thing is like making sure you have full plan of what you want this app to have, every little detail about it that you can come up with by having a conversation with an AI, and then making sure you have rules set up. So it took me 3 complete start overs to build that Streamliner.gg project because things just got so messy as the project grew that it just got impossible for the AI to figure out what was going on. And it really wasn't until I came up with the project plan and then the rules files that it really helped keep the AI focused and on track. And so that's my tips for working with Cursor for vibe coding. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in AI, you should also check out this AI video I did.